Hello friends, Harshal here and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be discussing on Amazon Kinesis services. So Amazon Kinesis services provide streaming services. It means that we can stream video, we can stream data. So basically it's a streaming services which requires lowest latency so that we can process data or video whatever we want. It should be in real time. In real time means it should be in millisecond, right? So the ping response should be ping response time or the latency should be as minimum as possible or in millisecond. Okay, so what is Kinesis services? So it collect, process and analyze data stream, right? So it can also do deal with the video streams in real time. So stream requires real time process. Then Kinesis, it has three types, that is Kinesis data stream. We can go with this Kinesis data stream, then Kinesis data Firehose and Kinesis data analytics. All three has different role. So we will check it out in the demo. Okay, so here there is a difference between these three services. So the first one is Kinesis data stream. So what we can do with this Kinesis data stream? So it will collect and store data stream, right? So it collects and store data stream. It collects the data from producer and it store data stream, right? So it collect gigabytes of data per second and make it available for processing and analyzing in real time. Okay, then the second option is Kinesis data Firehose. Here it can process and deliver data stream, right? So it basically get the data, get the input data from Kinesis data stream or from Kinesis agent, or we can say that producer. So it gets the data from producer, it process the data, and after processing the data it deliver data stream. It deliver data stream to different let us say to analytics, to S3 bucket. So wherever we want we can that is called client. Okay, from producer to client. So get data from the producer and then store data stream to the client. Okay, so we will check it out what kind of clients are and what type of producers are. But for now, Kinesis data Firehose is used for to process and deliver data stream. So it prepare and load real-time data stream into data stores and analytics tool, right? So it basically what happen, it prepare and load data stream into data stores and analytics tool. Okay, now the next one is Kinesis data analysis. So as per name suggests, it analyze the data. So it analyze streaming data, get actionable insights from streaming data in real time. Okay, now benefits and features. So Kinesis data stream, real time data capture. So Kinesis data stream, we can use this this data stream for log and event data collection, for IoT device data capture, mobile data collection, gaming data feed, right? So let us say gaming data feed. It means that whenever we play the game on mobile phone or on internet, right? So while playing the game, so data should be processed in a real time, right? Let us say both the players are playing on internet. Okay, player A and player B, they are fighting with each other. So when we press the button, at the same time data should be processed and it should be reflect on the client, right? So this is what happened, that is called real time. So the same with the IoT device data capture, okay, and the same with the log and event manager. The log should be automatically generated, right, on real time basis. Okay, then Kinesis data Firehose. So it load real time data, load streaming data into data lakes, data stores and analytic tools for, okay, so it can also use for log and event analytics. Then IoT data analytics, clickstream analytics. Clickstream analytics means when you visit any website, then the number of visitors that will be count, or the number of clicks that could be count. Okay, so that is called clickstream analytics. Then security monitoring. Okay, then the next one is Kinesis data analytics. So here it get insights in real time, analyze streaming data and gain actionable insights in real time. So real time streaming ETL, real time log analytics, right? Then ad tech and digital marketing analytics and real time IoT device monitoring. Okay, now Kinesis producers. Okay, so the first of all, I would like to give you a very common example of Kinesis data stream or a live data stream. So if you are traveling to your hometown via plane or via let us say if we are traveling to another place via train. So you book the ticket and you get into the train, and right now you are traveling. So while traveling the train, it will track where the train is, okay, on which location, on which station the train is, where is train heading to. So everything it will be tracked on the website, right? So we are getting the real time data on our mobile phone, okay, on time to time basis. So that is the example of data streaming. Okay, now the Kinesis producer. So Kinesis SDK, then Kinesis producer library. This can be installed on let us say on EC2 instance or the servers. Kinesis agent can be installed on servers so that data can be generated, right? It produce the data. So Kinesis agent can produce the data. Kinesis producer library can produce the data. CloudWatch log produce the logs, right? So it produce the data. Then third party, there are some third party libraries, that is Spark, Log4j, Appenders, Flume, Kafka Connect, NiFi. So these are the Kinesis producer. This can be act as a producers, okay? It produce the data. Then those data can be processed through Kinesis data stream, and after that it will send it to the client, right? So producer, Kinesis data stream and the client. So this is the complete chain. Now here you can see Kinesis consumers. Okay, now producer and consumer, or we can say that client. Okay, so here the consumer is also Kinesis SDK, Kinesis client library, then Kinesis connector library, Kinesis Firehose, AWS Lambda, then third party. These are the Kinesis consumers. Okay, then here is KCL, Kinesis client library. So here KCL uses DynamoDB to checkpoint offset. KCL uses DynamoDB to track other workers and share the work amongst shards. Now what is shards? Okay, shard is like we can say that shard means the pipeline or the bandwidth. Okay, you have to get the bandwidth, or we can call it shards. Okay, so the number, if you increase the number of shard, it will increase the cost, also it will increase the throughput of your stream. So that is called shards. So here KCL uses a DynamoDB, or we can say that DBMS, database, right? Database. So it will directly uses a database to checkpoint offset. KCL uses a database to track other workers and share the work amongst shards, right? So it will basically use database DynamoDB to share the work among shards. Okay, now Kinesis data analytics. So here perform real-time analytics on Kinesis stream using SQL, right? It will use SQL for real-time analysis. For the analysis you need to have data, right? When you have data in your database, then it will get processed and it will show the analysis, right? The same done by Kinesis data analytics by using SQL, right? Then Kinesis data analytics, auto scaling, no server to provision, continuous. Okay, so it use auto scaling, no server to provision, no need to provision any server. So whenever we use data analytics, no need to provision any server. It will use auto scaling and it's in real time. Okay, then pay for actual consumption rate and can create streams out of the real-time queries. Okay, so now here you can see that Kinesis data stream and Kinesis data Firehose. So Kinesis data Firehose is important topic for our as per the exam perspective. So this is important topic, and here is Kinesis data stream. So we will distinguish between these two, data stream and data Firehose. So here it is used to write custom code, producer and consumer, right? It will write the custom code, and it will write the custom code into the shards. Okay, and then fully managed, sent to S3, Splunk and Redshift Elasticsearch. So it is fully managed. We don't need to really manage all the Kinesis data Firehose. We just need to configure it as per our need. Okay, then and here is we can simply get the data and store data stream, right? Get the data from a producer or the consumer and store it. That's it. Then here the real time is almost equal to 200 millisecond, right? So we can say that it's a real time, and it is up to 1 minute. So it is near real time. So there is a difference. It's very quick. Data stream is quick, whereas data Firehose is near real time. Okay, it will take up to 1 minute. Yeah, it's too much, but that's why we can call it near real time. Okay, then must manage scaling. We need to manage the scaling, shard splitting and merging. We can add a number of shard. If we add number of shard, the cost will be increased and the throughput will be increased. Okay, you will get good output. Okay, quick output. So it is depend on shards. Here automated scaling, no need to configure any kind of scaling. Here data storage for 1 to 7 days, replay capability and multi consumers. Data storage, here in data stream you can store data up to for 1 to 7 days. Okay, and if you want to extend it, you need to you will be charged for that. Okay, here no data storage. Here we cannot store data. We have to store data on client, right? Or you can say that on S3, Splunk, Redshift, Elasticsearch, wherever you want, you can send data. Okay, now use with Lambda to insert data in real time to Elasticsearch S3 or etc. We can use Lambda function here with data stream, okay, to insert data in real time to Elasticsearch S3 etc. So here what happened, we have to create Lambda function. We need to use some programming, right? So here we need to use that Lambda function. So the one more resource we have to add here. Okay, it will cost, but here in data Firehose we don't need to use a third resource, right? So here directly we can configure it. Okay, producer, then Kinesis data Firehose, then client. Here serverless data transformation with Lambda. Okay, so right now I'm going here in Kinesis and let me show you how it works. So I come here in Amazon Kinesis. Here you can see Kinesis data stream, Kinesis data Firehose, Kinesis data analytics, right? And here pricing is here is the pricing. Okay, shards means we can say that what can we say that, yes, we can say that shard is a kind of bandwidth. Okay, so if you take this bandwidth, then it will cost you this per hour, right? So okay, so now let me create Kinesis data stream. So if I create Kinesis data stream, so here is create data stream. Here you just need to write the name of data. So demo stream. Here on demand, right? Write capacity and read capacity. So write means it store the data, and this is the read capacity. It read the data from consumer or producer. Okay, and if I click on provision, so here you can add the number of shards. Okay, so and here is the shard quota increase. So according to that you can use the shard, and this is the write capacity, read capacity and write capacity, right? So let me click here and you can simply create data stream, right? So if I click here, so data stream will be created and this started creating it. Right, if you want to fetch data, from let us say from EC2 instance, right? If you want to fetch log from EC2 instance and store it in here in Kinesis data stream, so this can be possible. Okay, simply you have to create instance. You have to launch the instance, and in that instance you have to configure that Kinesis agent. And once you install Kinesis agent, then what happen? It will directly connect it with your EC2 instance, and the data will fetch by the Kinesis data stream and stored here in Kinesis data stream for 1 to 7 days. So this is Kinesis data stream, right? It's very simple. And here are the producer and here are the consumer. So producers put records into Kinesis data stream and consumers get records from Kinesis data stream and process them. Okay, so now if we go here, you can monitor it here. Okay, get records. Okay, the latency and get records, it is a count, incoming data, right? So everything we can monitor here. So here throughput and everything. Here is the configuration, what we have configured. So all the details show you will get here. Then data viewer and enhance fan out, so there is nothing in it. Okay, so this is so right now I'm deleting it, so I don't need for now. Okay, we are going here in the dashboard, and now I want to configure this Kinesis data Firehose. So I click here, and now I can create delivery stream. So I click on it, and here, so Kinesis data, here Amazon Kinesis data Firehose, how it works. So if I click here, you will get all the details that how it exactly work. Okay, so first it will ingest the data, then this is the optional, and it will load the data here. Okay, so first configure your data producers to send to data Kinesis data Firehose. So it will get the data from let us say this is the producer. Okay, it will produce the data, and once it produce the data, it will send data into Kinesis data Firehose, right? And it will load the data here. It will load data to Amazon S3, Amazon OpenSearch, Redshift, and various, right? So this is how it works. So your producer and send data. Okay, so okay, now choose source and destination. So we have to choose. So I'm going to you can choose Amazon Kinesis data stream as a producer, right? Or you can choose direct put. Okay, for now I want to choose direct put. Okay, and now the destination. So you can choose destination. So let me choose destination, that is Amazon S3. I want to store data in S3 after the after processing the data stream. So here delivery stream name, you can give the name that you want. So demo data stream. Here transform source record with AWS Lambda. So I don't want to add AWS Lambda here. I don't want to use AWS Lambda here to uncompress, convert, and all the things. So if I enable it, you can see you have to give the Lambda function here. Okay, then convert record format. So if I enable it, you can the output format would be Apache Parquet or Apache ORC. Here we need to use AWS Glue. Okay, so if you read this here only, for schema table, it is defined in AWS Q. So we need to use that AWS Q for the schema record using a schema. Okay, for now I'm disabling it, and here you can create a S3 bucket, or you can choose any bucket. So let us say I need to create new S3 bucket, so that data stream will be stored here in S3 bucket, right? So the bucket name should be demo S3 buck. Okay, and let me create it. So I have created a bucket, S3 bucket, and now if I want, let me browse it. So this is the bucket I wanted to select. Dynamic partitioning, I don't want it. So S3 bucket prefix, so prefix is data stream. So if you want, you can give data prefix. So whatever the data stored on in S3 bucket, okay, before that you can see that data stream, right? And this is the S3 bucket error output. So whatever the error you will getting, let me write here data stream error. Then buffer time, so here you can set the buffer time. So 5 MB bucket, 5 MB should be right, or let me give 10 MB should be right in 60 seconds, right? It means 1 minute. So that is called buffer. So 10 MB, here you can see that 10 MB will be right in 60 seconds. Okay, so that is called buffer time. And here S3 compression. So if you want, you can save the data in S3 bucket in gzip format or compression. If you want to disable it, you can, or you can, whatever the zip format you want, compression format, you can go with this. So I'm disabling it, or let me choose this gzip. Now encryption for data format. So if I enable it, okay, so if I want encryption for data record, so I have enabled it. I want encryption, and by default it will give encryption S3 encryption. And in advanced setting, so it will create this IAM role. So if you already have Kinesis Firehose service, so you can just click here, or you can refresh it if it has. But okay, here already I have IAM role, so I have click here. If you don't have, then you can simply click here and it will be automatically created. Now create delivery stream. So it started creating. So it will take some time. Okay, now you can see we have created a delivery stream, right? And these are the details. So okay, let me test demo data. Okay, so if I test, that data will be stored in S3 bucket. So let me start sending demo data. So it started, and whenever we want, we can stop demo data, sending demo data. So right now they have started sending demo data. So if I go here in S3, so this is my bucket, right? So in this bucket, data should be uploaded, should be stored. So let me refresh it. So it will take some time, because it will store data in 60 seconds. So in 1 minute, okay, it will take 1 minute to store 10 MB of data. So okay, let me pause it. Okay guys, I guess I have done some mistake, so let me correct it, because data is not storing here. in zip format. So let me go back. So here, that if the test is successful, you will see data records in the destination. If you navigate away from this page while the demo data is being sent, we will stop sending the demo data. So I guess I have done some mistake. So let me go back and okay, let me delete it. Okay, so you can simply delete data from here, that is demo data stream. So where we have done mistake, I will tell you. So if I create here, so direct put, and here is S3. If we go down, you can write demo stream, then convert record format, that's fine. Okay, here browse it. So if you created new S3 bucket, in that case, okay, let me write Harshal. Okay, my name, that could be that should be a prefix. Okay, fine. Now here error, it should write error. Then buffer time 5 minute 65 MB in 120 second. Okay, that's fine. Then I want gzip or chip. Okay, let me disable it. Okay, this will take a lot of time, so that's why let me gzip it. Encryption for data record. So yes, I want encryption by default. Then go to here. Okay, here I have choose the existing IAM role. Okay, that IAM role was created by using different bucket. Okay, old bucket. So now I have created a new bucket, and that's why to support that bucket, to have access to that bucket, I need to create IAM role, new IAM role. Okay, this will use the new bucket. And let me create delivery stream. So your delivery stream was not created. Firehose is unable to check role. Okay, so it started creating new bucket, new data stream. So let me, okay, now it is active. So let me go here and test demo data. So started sending demo data. It should be stored here in demo bucket. with the prefix Herschel. So we have to wait for some time to store the data. So now you can see that our data has been stored here. Okay, the prefix is Herschel that we set. So this is the 11 month and the date is 23. So here you can see 23 November, right? And inside 15, and then here you can see the zip file. It should be, it is in zip format, okay, GZ, right? So this is the data has stored here in S3 bucket. And now if we go here, so it will keep on sending in every 2 minutes, right? So here it will keep on sending. So let me go here and let me check. Okay, so it will take its buffer time, and after and during that buffer time it will create the file and it will send it. It will stored here in S3. Okay, whatever we have configured. So if you can see that this is the source and S3 is the destination. So instead of direct boot, you can use Kinesis data stream. Okay, so Kinesis data stream should be the source, and that data will be processed through Kinesis data Firehose. It will go through Kinesis data Firehose and it will send the data to S3 bucket or whatever we configure, Splunk or analytics. Okay, different kind of analytics. So this is how it works. Okay, so I hope that I hope that you understand how to create delivery stream, data stream. And there is third option is Kinesis analytics. Okay, you can create that analytics application. So first we need to create streaming application, and then after creating that application we need to configure it. Okay, there is so many configuration, all the steps we need to do here in the analytics application. But in exam point of view, it is not that much importance. It has there is no question to be, there is negligible question to be asked or no question to be asked on this topic. So important topic is kinetic data Firehose. So I hope that you understand kinetic data Firehose and kinetic data stream. Okay guys, so this is the end of the video, and thank you so much for watching my video. Have a good day. Bye.